Hello everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Magic Only Node Items. Where last we had left off, we were doing a lot of grinding to get our levels and stats into a good enough place. Hitting into level 90 with Clow, 80s for the main team, and I think close to 80 with the sub-teams. I can actually even just check. 70s, mid-70s. So we'll have to see if they're good enough. And I've already sorted a plan for going after Genova Synthesis, Bizarro Sephiroth, and Safer Sephiroth. Hopefully it doesn't fall through. And to start to go into the Northern Crater, we're just going to have Barry and Yuffie with us, so that we can use up their MP to go against Genova. Then possibly just spam all of Yuffie's MP, get her done and dusted, and then have these three as our party on the right. It's either the right or the left. Either way, it doesn't really matter for tactics-wise. And the very last thing we were doing last time was going up to the Golden Saucer and the Battle Square, Battle Arena, whatever you want to call it, because I wanted to get the third ribbon for the party. Sadly, whilst going through the toolbox, I found a spanner in there, and so nothing ever works. To be able to use the Special Battle Arena, I fucking 99 ethers, you have to have W Summon and Omni Slash. You get both Omni Slash and W Summon from the Battle Arena rewards for battle points. I spent like 2 hours grinding out fucking points for this. It's just a plug-in slog. And I need to have learnt Omni Slash to be able to unlock the special battles. So that's a bit of an issue because I cannot learn Omni Slash. The only possible way I can learn Omni Slash is if Clow has all of his previous limit breaks. I can get the ones for kills, fine. I think I have all of the ones for kills. But I can't get the ones for uses, because I need to use Braver 7 times, no, Braver 8 times, Blade Beam 7 times, and I think Meteor Rain either 6 or 5 to get the different limit breaks for using them. And, I don't know if you don't know this, but limit breaks aren't magic. I mean, technically, everything here is magic, because we don't have limit breaks in real life. You can't jump 20 feet in the air and stab something. But, regardless, this is green materia. So, can't do that. So, don't have an extra ribbon. We have to go into Safer Sephiroth with only 2 ribbons. And sadly, the only way to get rid of silence is with ribbons or items that are steel only. So, when Safer applies his statuses to us, one of us is going to be out of the fight, essentially. And I think I'm going to leave Sai to that certain position. As even though I picked up Sai because he was the next highest magic, he is the next highest. First being Clow, the second being Kai Sit, at least with the team I have. So, probably leave Sai without the ribbon, and probably give him maybe the curse ring, depending on other status effects going into play. Only thing I give him will probably be sprint shoes for permanent haste. At least ignore the slow and stop if anything else does come up. But aside from getting that third ribbon, there's not a whole lot else I can do. There was the idea that if I was to grind out these champion belts, I could have the vitality needed to go up to Emerald. But with how much health that fucking thing has, I'm still going to have to be healing a lot. And it feels like that is something I want to be level 99 for the magic stat to be able to kill it in possibly... Well, no, it's impossible to do it in 2 Ultimas. I would need to be relying on Comet 2 and getting that to hit the most amount of damage it can. So, I may just ignore Emerald for how much it's going to take to beat him into the ground. And, yes, Sniper pointed out, not worth the effort, because there's only 3 things he's really going to give me. Experience, when I can just grind, AP, when I can just grind, and I'm not going to get a whole lot, because I'm only going to have one materia equipped against him, and that materia can't get AP, so AP is a null factor, and a, whatever the item he gives me for Master Magic Materia. I don't know if he just gives me Master Magic Materia, but for that case, I don't need any more Master Magics. I have 5. The other 2, I can just put the Master Materia on my side party. And all those 3 things combined means he gives me no rewards besides bragging rights. Same with Ruby. Ruby is slightly easier in the HP department, but he has Whirl Sand, where he just kicks a party member out, and I can't... This challenge is in a position where I can't recover if somebody is removed, because that is a third of my damage output I can't get back. I think there's also a chance of him doing it twice. I don't know if it has the same mechanics as Zolam's Tail or some of the other enemies that kick you out, but if I'm left with one person, impossible. I don't have the MP to kill him. Again, that's another thing where I have to be like level 90 on everybody, have amazing luck, and then he gives me experience I don't care for, AP I don't get any, and each type of mastered materia, but the only one I can use from that is the green ones. So again, no reward. It's just a bragging rights kind of thing, and I don't need to do either Emerald or Ruby to complete the game. So now at the point with all this money and the champion belts, I'm only going to really be putting on the sub-party is to grind out to 95-ish. Probably want to give some leeway to 99. 95 is probably too low. I could probably go to like 97, 98. Because I don't even think the Final Gauntlet gives experience, and if so, probably not a whole lot. I'll have to check when I get there if it will level me up. Or go as I am now and see how close I can get through how much grinding I'm needing. I'm either gonna save myself a day or 2 of grinding and get it done, or waste an hour and just resign myself to grinding anyway. I think I do want to go for the route of checking how things lay right now. This is going to be a bit annoying because I only have 5 master materia, so I would love to set up the mastered separate materias on my sub-party. Currently, my main party is pretty much set up. I'm going to be needing the mistyles for defense-wise. I think I can lay off on the magic stat for that. Otherwise, the main 2, as I say, are getting ribbons. And it just leaves with Sly having something for himself. When I'm busy casting a Zune on him, it's going to get rid of all the statuses anyway. So it's a case of what do I not want to be affecting him. I think there is a insta-death that's like 6% chance. I might be thinking of a different boss. Reflect Ring is more of a detriment because a lot of what they do is not magic-based. So I probably will just end with Sprint Shoes. I think he loses it when he dies. He might just have it regardless. I think we'll just give him Sprint Shoes. We all still have our ultimate weapons equipped because I'd set up for boss fights. And we'll keep the mass materia on for now. As for the party going against Genova, it's going to be Barret and Yuffie, at which point these are the 2 that's going to get the champion belts to survive a bit better for that. They also have their wizard bracelets, because they don't need a lot of the defense. They're not going to fight 2 other things, so they're fine to have that. And I think yes, they have the, I guess the best weapons for magic. I think Oritsu is better, but I'm going to double check for the weapons in case. It might be a case that all of the ultimate weapons are best at magic stats. So Oritsu is 38, Conform is 42. Well, in that case, kind of makes you feel like all of the ultimate weapons are better for magic. Let's just swap over to that. Take off that. Since Yuffie's the one who's going to be dying, I think I'll just give her the mastered individual materials. For things that she'd actually need. I'm not going to need shield. She really is just going to be an Ultima spam. So really put Ultima there. Nope, Ultima. I think she's only been spamming Ultima, so the rest probably just go for my bonus time magics for extra magic stat. Look at that lovely HP she has. Let's hope she doesn't die. As for anything else, probably just to restore, so she can heal. And a revive. So little in the way of HP. I'm gonna hope she doesn't die, but we can see how everything pops up. Barret, again, is gonna be kind of a spamming machine. I think for him, if I have another comet, I'll give it to him. Yeah, he can have the Mastered Comet. In case the Mastered Comet go up here. So then he can just spam Comet 2 on Jenova. Then, similarly to Yuffie, a restore and a revive. Aside from that, I don't think Jenova does many statuses, but on the off chance, give you Azuna and you Asuna. So we can get rid of those, take off a time just so we can save a bit of HP and MP. Because if I go, I was like 98, not much point going so far beyond that. Then for the rest of Barry's stuff, just fill it in with the spare things. I think with the barriers, yes. That's probably how we're going to have Barret set up. So we can spam Comet 2, heal, revive when... And can't get rid of Clow, annoyingly, so the party going against Jenova going to be Barry, Tifa, and Nanak. And they are going to be having... Yeah... Right, that's the wrong slot, that's why. Wizard bracelets. As for anything else... I don't know how the curse ring works in the side party. Because they don't exist until you swap to them, so I don't know if curse ring is going to be the best choice. I'll throw it on, see what happens. As for Tiff, you can just have more magic in that case. Move them over into ultimate weapons. I think Nanak needs to be brought to his father for his ultimate weapon. But these two do get the Master Magics, so anything else is going to be for MP and magic stats. And just like the other party, they are the spamming team. Stick around 900-ish. Yay. Before I go set those up, let's go see if we can go get Nanak's ultimate weapon. I think we just need to talk to his dad. I don't think anything else is required. Again, ultimate weapon on my back is darkened for some reason. It's a good thing that Ultima doesn't kill Tiff. She is on the wrong side of that animation. Hyper. Ecock? What kind of attack name is that? That's a creature's name. How dare you steal my MP? The reason earlier I said it was a 30-hour run, but it's 40. I just moved through this guy. Ugenberger, give me your beard comb, I guess. I don't think he has actual hair. Grandfather! I can climb ladders! Oh man, I made myself a coffee and I've left it downstairs. Simba! He's in denial. Let's fish him out. Limited moon. How's that magic stat with all that? 79157. Not bad. But then he's getting like 35 from the curse ring. Okay, that should be all the setup required. Moving on away to the crater. want to set up Sadness again. Which is going to be annoying, because apparently the Alpha Dogs are a relatively rare spawn. Using this should be getting rid of Sadness. Yeah, it does. As for MP for healing, probably use UVs, maybe? If I'm even going to need to. Let us pray for good Alpha Dunk luck. This is what I asked for. Can I leave? Nothing's happening. They're just standing there, menacingly. There they are. Now just do that on Cloud. The problem with being such a high level, my dexterity is also relatively high, so they have an issue even hitting me. If only I could manipulate them, eh? The next probably going to die to Cursoring before we get Sadness on him. They really like hitting Tifa with that, don't they? Swap out Tiff since she has it now. Come on, make me sad. They like attacking the feather in the middle, don't they? So annoying that I'm on a bloody time limit on the knock and then not doing him first. At least I'm getting some relatively good luck on the Alpha Dunks this time. Somebody needs to do some weeding around here. How could you do this to me? I don't want peacocks. Are the peacocks, like, scared the Alpha Dunks away? Maybe try the beach? As long as there's nothing annoying here to deal with. Stepping on the beach, do 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 do. Stepping on the beach, do do. Oh, a single Alpha Dunk. You'll GM me after stream, but you won't be seeing Stewie around for a while. That may mess up some of my other plans. I don't need to guess snipes. I saw the fucking posts in your Discord. It's unacceptable. Let's do it with the knocks that I can get through this a bit easier. Don't have to worry about the timer. Now we wait. It's a good spawn of 2 alpha ducks anyway. Was it a new series you were buying up, or is it the gambling profits you had? I was just realised I'm not going to be able to make High sit sad because he's a ribbon, doesn't he? Yeah, I need to take his ribbon off after this. Won't even work on Cloud, because Cloud has a ribbon. Let me just sort that out. I'm gonna have a fight just for Yuffie though. He seems to be better for that spawn anyway. Seems so. I might just be having a good string of luck. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. I was worried that the beach was going to have those massive turtles, the big worms. But it seems like a no for this area. Now, if only they could hit my characters. Oh, there's Cloud with it. It's going to be the hardest to hit Yuffie because she's the highest dex. I'm waiting, waiting you. Come on, alpha dunks and make me sad. Yeah, man, do something. I need, like, iron shoes to lower my dex. Come on. I mean, at least they're not doing a lot of damage. Like, 9 to 15. It'd be a single cure for each person, if I even care for the amount of damage they've dealt. I've ran out of their MP. Much better spawns over here. It is strange how an enemy would inflict sadness, but I suppose they wanted an enemy for every status that could be inflicted. Because sadness, unless you're wanting limit breaks, is just a good status. The reduction to damage is real high. Also, a hell of a lot more reliable than Barrier since it has a timer of like 30 ticks. Come on, hit her. That is it. That's that. I should only have... No, not Nak. Who's left? I think I have one person left, don't I? Sid? Just Sid. That's Prince Shoes. Give you your ribbon back in case I forget. The piano on this where it goes it's just reminded me yesterday a Drakengard music clip came up in my recommended. It's like, oh, okay, Drakengard has good reputation, I'll give it a listen. Has the worst song I think I've ever heard in a game. It's so repetitive, but it has like it's like 2 drum beats, but it goes from left ear to right ear. It like overpowers the rest of the song, and it's in for like 3 of the 4 minutes that the song lasts because there's like a solo at 3 minutes or so. But it sounds so droning. I'll have to find it again so I can pester snipes with it. Get here. So, Snipes, what probability are you giving me for winning at how I am now? Not a clue? How dare you? You're meant to be the, incident manager. Manage my incidents. $25%? He's saying there's a chance. Oh, this is on Psy. It looks like it's a miss, though. Oh no, it hit. Why is he not getting sad? This is meant to flick between the 2 statuses, right? You can have more than one. There we go, sad. Why? I don't know why I wasn't showing it in that screen. Alright, health-wise, I'm not sure I'm gonna care. It's like 1 to 300 damage. Possibly just on Yuffie. because she has relatively low health. Okay. We're in our save here. The whole party's sad. We're set up for the fights. We'll see how it goes. Descend. I'm having Barry and Yuffie in the party right now because I'm unable to swap when I get there. Even with the save crystal. Can't use the PHS. What does the PHS stand for? I think they explain it, but I always forget. Personal hand signal? Private homing speakerphone? Private homeschool? Don't attack me! Order damage is pretty cool, considering it's a dragon. How was your Hogwarts last night, Snipes? My friend decided he wanted to play Dungeon Defenders, so I wasn't there, sadly. So I can just go on the right side for a shortcut. Just can't go up the right side. Down and down we go, wherever it leads, we don't know. We look so small on the screen towards the end of it. I don't know which is the safest route to go, so we're going to go this way. This way at least doesn't have the hints of where movers are. Have the goddamn wizards waving their wands around. I think I don't seem to care about those. I think they can petrify me. I'm not sure if leaving a fight whilst petrified kills you. I think it does in 9. It's a little stabber boy. And I ran so far away. Big breath, 372. Not that big a damage. I'm going down, game. Now, this is the fella that has quite a bit of damage on him. Lowered to high heavens with sadness. As well as me just having, like, 30-odd more vitality than last time. I think we're fine for cure-wise. We'll have a different save here. Now it is a posture check time. Got to be in a good position for this. However, it's going to be a relatively long gauntlet, so I'm going to go get my coffee. I've also got some clothes to put on the air outside, so I shall be right back. I have returned. Let's get the show on the road. Let's mosey. Fine with the party as it is. Looks like the side party has not been healed, so that's good. Double check material wise. Looks like we're all good. Alright. Let's mosey. And I ran. How much you doing, buddy? 600. Not bad, not bad. Would be great if you let me leave. For those fights, I may want to just cast Exit. Be Barret casting it, if so. He doesn't even have Exit. Okay. How much does Exit cost? Or Escape? 16. think I'm thinking of the actual area. It's for only you. Be close to max MP doesn't really matter at this point. But I probably want to cast that instead of having to heal. Though thinking on it, it's only 12 MP to heal, so it might still be better off healing. As long as they don't have crits thrown out and whatnot. This fella I need to escape on. Please don't kill her. Fuck's sake, man. That's with Champion's Belt. That's her sadness gone. She does have Champion's Belt, doesn't she? Yeah. Let's hope Yuffie's able to survive Genova Synthesis his attacks then. Fuck off, buddy. My door opened from the wind. I was like, Luda can't open doors. Relative luck on these steps. We'll get menu beforehand. Looks like a no. So I don't get to fill up my HP, but should be fine. What's that? What's this? It's white fingers in the air. What's this? What's this? She has a head again. $900 without sadness. Hey, Talon. Those Fights OST, one of the best in the game to you. It's certainly quite the banger. Okay, for the rest, I should be able to... I didn't give her any attack material, I just gave her Ultima. Alright, let's go with that, I suppose. Same for Barret, except Comet 2. We'll see how it goes. The run is possibly at its end, depending on how these last fights go. Oh, the arms do come back. Alright. Probably want to wait for using Comet 2 when those die. At least for additional limbs-wise, once they're dead, an ultimate keeps them dead. So I think we'll rely on that. Okay, she's doing a countdown now, so I need to blast her. If she's in a countdown, I could probably just do the rest of this with Yuffie's Ultimas and just use up all of her MP. Yeah, I got this in the bag. This is the easy part. And she has just enough MP to kill it again, so I did need to use the Comet 2s. Alright, Genova's down. And then Yuffie is out of the park. Okay, 60k experience. That is still a level for Clow. At 95, it might not be, so I should be fine to get to 97, 98 for the Gauntlet. Terrible AP, but at this point, you can't really do much with the AP because you can't change materia around. Well, you can now, because you get a party change before Bizarro. Damage-wise, if I do have to do this again, getting Yuffie to the 90s and getting some more MP on her, with the magic stat increases, I should be able to just use her. Because she wasn't hitting max damage. Ow! Alright. My team. They did not get healed. Okay, so I can come in here with Sadness, but I just need to look at their HP-wise for next. So, that is this team. They keep everything. They kept everything. Alright. Ribbon Rhythm, Sprint Shoes, that should be all fine. Then at Party 2, doesn't matter what order they're in. This is what I'm wanting. Double check, Wizard Bracelet, Wizard Bracelet, she has the Curse Ring, Champion Belt for him for defense. Materia-wise, he's still set up, and we have Mass Materia on these, and then just some extra magic stats. That should be fine. Let us go. Just a moment. When it gives me the chance, I will change to the other party. Why are we on the left? Actually, if we're on the left, that's great. I can spam the other party's MP in this case. What part of you can I hit? I have the core and the left sides. This might work amazingly. It's strange the sub-party's in the middle. Okay. First party starts left, Send was middle or right, depending if you had 3 full sets. The wiki is so, like, mechanical in its wording. It's really annoying to understand it all. At least I understood how to get only a 2-party setup, but I was thinking I was going to be in the middle. This makes it a lot easier. The arm was 14k, I'm pretty sure. But we do need to kill the heads. So for this, I think Ultima. see how everything is damaged. So the hand is dead. The shoulder is still there. I need to destroy this shoulder to get his left core, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Oh, the right magic's dead. Okay. I should just be able to go to the middle then. And we can now see how Curse Ring's going to play. Oh, they are not in the middle. They're on the right. I guess we're both left and right then. Either way, they can access the middle parts. That's fine. I guess Comet 2... No, I want to focus, so let's get Ultimus first. That is percentage based. Review that is all parts down besides the core. Has to figure out what it's doing because all the different parts are dying. He still has a shoulder. I'm not worried. Stay as we are. Yeah, he still has his shoulder even though I destroyed white magic. That is curious. Okay, left magic is dead. Left core. Okay, I guess the core is in the magic. It's so I hate how they've named these things. No, should be able to hit the core now, yes. In that case, Comet 2 has better damage for single targets. I did not see any of those damage numbers. As all opponents, it's the only thing I can hit. The head is dead because it came up last time. So that's 16, that'd be 4, that'd be 6,200. Left core C. Do I need to go back? Because there's something else to target on this side. I think I need to go back again. I guess the middle part has two sides? Swap and see if anything else comes up. His head has two parts. Yeah, his left side has come back, it looks like. Great dodge. He just has chest and core, but I don't care about the torso, I don't think. Gonna be hit regardless. I think I still need to deal with his chest part. That's gonna heal. Does that revive the head? It doesn't. Chest piece has a hell of a lot of health. Let's heist its MP up a bit more. And swap when it asks me to, so I can try and use the sub-party's MP more. Okay, right chord. Go back. Now let's see how it works with cursoring. It resets cursoring. Lovely. He only has the head part? What's he doing? Is he reviving a part? He is not? Okay. Why can't I attack anything? Well, I can't do anything on the right side for some reason. I guess his left core isn't down? Even though his shoulders were down, I'm pretty sure it's just the shoulders you gotta worry about. I guess I do need to break his chest part. I guess that's where the magic is. Oh boy! That's percentage everyone. What items? Yes, focus on chest piece if that is going to be the magic. Because it doesn't say magic, it just says part A. Goddamn magic difference between Clow and the others is amazing. And break. Try and kill that headpiece. Okay, headpiece is down. No. It's nothing to do with his core part. Alright, done. I don't have too much in the way of MP left. Sadly, it was being very, awkward with its sides. You don't even get a reward for that fight, but then it doesn't allow you to access the pie menu, so I guess there's no point. This is where the fun begins. I still have my sadnesses. Oh boy, wall. That is both, so I will need to dispel that, I'm pretty sure. Cloud's the most damaged, so somebody else dispel. Sir has the lowest. Dispel. As for him, in his one part, yes. Okay. either going to be third variants or Comet 2s. I don't have many casts with Kai'Sit regardless. Let us see the damage we're working with here. Oh boy! My favorite. Oh boy, my favorite! Let us see how Comet does for you. Say 1400, so that is 66. 4,000 for a... no, 56k. 5,600. Still feels like it's more efficient for Bolt 3. It's 5,600 versus 3,000. But double MP, now. Third tier is still going to be better MP-wise. Though there is a magic difference between these two. Probably need a round of regens. Again, I don't think I want to do Cloud for that. Cloud's the best magic stat. Lust of Size MP can be for regens. I guess for these two, down to first level spells. Because damage output from thirds is not going to be enough. Horse. Ah, it goes into weight when it does that. Yeah, that's regen. I thought it was like, he erased me, but no, he didn't. Sadly, all of this is in weight mode, so no regen for me. But this is where the, pretty sure this is the one that inflicts all the bloody status effects. We'll soon see on Sai. But Sai doesn't have that much in the way of MP, so I don't know if I care for using a Zuna on him. Maths! Isn't it very hard to... What's the button to hide the, menu? So you could do an 8. Goodbye, Mercury. Auf Wiedersehen, Venus. Lovely. And I don't think Regen's going to catch up to his normal attacks. Psy is my heal bot and heal for Clow. And I'm about to break everything you said to me. We're one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Go yourself. Size pretty much out of it. Not fair, guarantee Sephiroth. Dispel. Gonna get rid of my regen. I keep sadness. I guess because it's not a spell effect. It does not dispel Psy's sprint. He still has haste. I think I have to go down to first tiers. I've one last. This is my last, regardless. But Dean? I don't see a Dean anywhere. Oh, so that is just straight up damage, right? That's fine. Psy had pretty much no MP left. Ooh. Wow, that is with back row sadness. 2k! Gotta make a football game. Hope he doesn't attack Cloud, because I can heal with my sits. Gonna have to be a Kia too. He is prepping for another a Heartless Angel. I've already forgotten what it's called. Supernova. That on Psy. Not Psy. If it's on Kai Sit, I don't care. He doesn't have enough MP to make anything worth, so just use his attacks. Here comes Supernova, but Supernova, I'm pretty sure, is percentage. It's like 75, 80%. Equipment buff overrides D-Spell. I mean, we kind of figured out that sprint shooters can never be taken off. He's always going to be sprinting. Oh, Pluto, the best planet! I like for Saturn, they just show the fucking asteroid belt being destroyed, but not the planet itself. Well, Psy's the one with sprint shoes. Psy had the weakest magic stat. He's gonna touch the... He's gonna touch the butt. He touched 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 the butt. I'm about to break. If that's on Kate, that's good. Gives you one more shot. He missed! I've had so many lucky misses on the way down here. But this is all I've got. Hopefully him coming down is his action. It is. I guess this is fine. I can't do much about Wall at this point. He's got Nut in left, Captain. He's got Poisoner, but that's not going to do anything. That is fine if it hits. Just Kai 6, he has nothing. Yes, Vincent does have a fairly high magic stat. However, I wanted a two-party setup. And initially, I got Yuffie to ignore the Turks fight in the Midgar raid. But since you can go to the Shinra Tower, would have been better had Vincent in the end. Alright. If you want to know how close I was, he had 30k health left. $30k of 80k. So I got him below half. But this to really work, I do feel like I do need those extra levels, especially for the side party, I think, because the way that Bizarro was designed, it kind of felt like a lot of it was landing on the left party, so I think I want to swap to the side party immediately, possibly. But it's just a case of learning everything. Genova Synthesis, almost completely fine. It just uses a bit of Barret's MP in that fight. But just like stat and MP wise, I'm not going to be able to do 30k with probably just a few extra casts. Because Bolt 3 was doing... What did I say? Was it 4,600? Alright, I'm going to need 8 casts of that, which is 52 MP. So I'm feeling it is back to the grind. So I still have many levels to play with. Seeing that I get 60k experience, 98 should be fine if it's on the low end of the experience. Bolt 3 was 36, 34, 32. So, with 38k, still over 10 casts. Or 30,800, whatever. Let's grind out those stats. That was the initial plan with this anyway. At least it shows it is doable with some finagling. Let me set up the party. Probably will just have Barry and Yuffie with me right now. Just change into... They have double weapons. I'd want to give them the mass material so I don't have to mess with anything. The way they can cast anything, and we can go ahead and these. Can also do the same for Cloud, because he's going to be here until I get him to around 95, and then probably kill him off. Really want to give that to Cloud. Ultima. Shield. Actually. Oh, do I not need another contain? Is it combat needing? Yes, it is a comment. So that is just... oh, that's contain. That maxed as well. I don't think I need shields yet, because I have so many fucking shields. So... change this over to there. Mostly these three I'm needing. And these two can go into their double weapons. And may as well just have some more times for some magic stat and to smooth things over. Get the ribbon from I sit. It's the lowest actually. Tiff is. Yeah, I'll stay with this now. Already set them up. Damn good portraits of Barry and Yuffie. They are quite fancy. I actually prefer all of these to the default ones. I just kind of wish that they could put PNGs in this so they didn't have those white backgrounds. Alright, time to close, turn off 60 FPS, and load it again so we can go speed hack. Can't put me to sleep. This is my bedtime. It's easy enough to find where my cutoff point is, because Cloud's the highest level. So as long as he gets like that 97, Kai'Sit and Sai should be fine. I'll have a look every so often just in case they, for some reason, have lower experience requirements, but I think everyone has the same requirements in this. They certainly do in 8, because in 8 it's just 1,000 experience every level. So they're weird level scaling mechanics. This will mean I need to do the sadness tricks again, but should be fine to do that. Now we know the beach is a better spawn rate for the alpha dunks. Get through it relatively simply. I'm indeed a rock star. You should see my Photoshop class I had to take in college. I was the singer in the group. Of the image we had to edit. Though, that was like one of the worst fucking things we had to do. It was just a simple green screen cut out and replace background image and then try and make it to be a album cover. So it was like 4 clicks and done. I think I ended up having like a fire or like lava background to the album cover. Baby's first Photoshop.
Isn't this romantic?
It was romantic. We were all so closely stood together. I was the vocalist. My friend at the back was had some drumsticks but didn't have the drums. I don't know if I edited drums into it. And then my other 2 friends had 2 guitars. Because that's all the instruments you need in a band. Drums, guitar, and someone who can speak. I have that image saved somewhere. I don't even know if we had many other Photoshop assignments that was like that in college. Especially, here's how you use Photoshop, now you've done one thing, do everything else. You forgot who it was that someone referred to you as, but a photo of yours got edited and it looked like one of those early album arts where it's just the leader of the group, but just the face in a sepia tone. Wasn't Jack Black, right? One of my bloody nicknames in the MSN days was Giacomo, because I looked like an emo version of Jack Black. I'm not even talking to him, I'm talking to the side. Much earlier artist. I mean, Jack Black was in, like, towards the end of the 90s, he started. Must be real early in that case. Bob Marley. Since I spent an hour and a half doing that, I only really have about an hour to do some grinding. Until a prison appears. So with how slow the level progression on Cloud is, I don't think I'm going to get many on him. So I probably need to do some grinding on Thursday as well. Then set aside 2 hours towards the end to give another try to the crater. So I'll need probably half an hour to get Sadness set up on everyone again. You look nothing like Marley? Yeah. Shoot my shot. You never know, people could have edited your face. So speaking of that, it reminds me when I was in uni and I was doing animation. We were taking turns going into the mocap suit. But at that time, I had the longest hair I've ever had, where it was down to the top of my back. And it didn't really fit under the cap, so you could just see my hair poking out of the cap. And at the time, I had white hair, so it kind of picked up on the mocap sensors a bit. After which, the lecturer for that course just made like a side note to say, next time don't have Aiden in the suit. How dare! should put the headband on Yuffie, actually. I got that specifically for this, so they wouldn't be putting her to sleep. Or just the side party member. There we go. That's her sorted, though she's only got like one ultimate left in her. Also, you saying somebody edited your picture to have sepia tone back in the emo phase. I had also edited one of my pictures to be black and white and put on one of those chiller text font images. I don't know why Specsavers decided they wanted to just text me saying, "You want 2 for 1 glasses?" Like, no, I don't even want 1 glasses, thank you. Oh, did we just break 1,000,000 experience? That we did not. What did I say was the 1,000,000? Oh, it must have been Barry. I'm getting close to 2,000,000 on Clow. Just skyrocketing exponential growth of the required experience. I'm thinking of exponential, aren't I, when it gets higher and higher as you go higher. Because linear, it goes up in a standard fashion. It's always 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Like, when I mean, like, it increases by 1,000, so you need 1,000, then 2,000, then 3,000. It increases by 1. It's 91. How's the health? 6296? So close. Now that I think about it, now that we've fixed the speed hack, I might be able to make it faster, because there were settings for it. Let's get back down on the floor and check. Settings. Is it game driver? That is. Yeah, it can go to 12 times. So, let's do that. Make the grinding ever faster. Speed! Doesn't seem like it's even that much faster, really. It's a bit faster in gameplay. On the world map might be capped. Not shield. And thinking about damage-wise, shield definitely can't be used for the final fight with how much MP I need. It could possibly be used to avoid Supernova, but 180 when I'm casting like 54 for Cure 3 to heal? It's Cure 3. 64. So, whilst it could be used to maybe avoid the statuses, But Supernova's gravity, I don't know if it counts as a magic effect for shield. Because that text is terrible. Shield makes you immune to physical and absorb all elements. I don't know what it would constitute gravity if it's outside of that. Probably would be. And it's a pain to even test what it is. It's grind time. Speaking of Rhyme, goddamn, fucking YouTube videos like, oh, this is a Xenoblade 3 funny video. Let's have a look-see at the funnies. Bloody fucking penultimate cutscene ruined so many twists for me. It's like, okay, I guess when I play this, I won't be surprised. You can double check on that. You forgot how shield worked, but you think it was weird. Improve a sort over wall. I did look on the wiki. The wiki states it just makes you immune to physical, absorbable elements. I just don't know how that interacts with gravity or supernova. Because the wiki doesn't say anything about statuses. But if I'm just immune to the spell, I would think I'll be also immune to the statuses. In which case, it would only be useful on Psy for the statuses, but for if I'm max health, I might save MP in the long run. But his wing attack did 2k to Clown. He's like the strongest of my group. Just goes Clow. Whilst Clow sucks, Clow also has the highest stats array. So it's probably closer to 3k on the other two. If he supernovas and then attacks, I'm dead, but it's either a run of luck or my healing was good enough for the run I tried that I don't have to worry too much about that. Shield's only really going to be viable if I could attach HP Absorb to it, but I'm casting it myself, so HP Absorb does nothing for that. Hey look, grenade bomb I'm not going to use. Grenade bomb. There are no dangos around here. There was another update to OBS. Apparently it fixes some issues with GPU when using hardware encoding. But it was crapping my CPU, so I don't know if that's going to have any trickle-down effects, but I'm still running graphics emulation or encoding. So I don't know if I'll ever see a difference when I go into Dead Space 3, because the graphics encoding fixed the issue. Landscaper! Yuffie can become a foreman. Forewoman. Gonna need some landscaping after what happened to Medial. Since I don't have my Wednesday game tomorrow, I might do some grinding off screen just to have some extra time on Thursday to get through it all. I don't know if it's going to be a sunk cost fallacy that I've showed pretty much all the grinding on screen. I just wanted to show the rest of the grinding on screen. Barbed use wall over shield while the former runs out a bit sooner. Shield lasts less time than wall though, because barrier and end barrier are 30 ticks, whereas shield is 17.5. Did you mean to write latter, or did I misread something? Also, shield and ember are only like 50% off when shield is immune and absorb, which is double and infinitely better. Don't know the speed ticks, you just remember wall burning out a bit quicker, maybe you're using haste. Possibly. Like, turn timer and haste make the ticks go by quicker. And when I looked at the wikis, barrier and end barrier are 30 ticks, whereas shield was 17.5. So I was looking up to see if shield was going to be viable for any of the final fights when I picked it up. But ended up saying no. For one, it was just over half the duration, but way too much MP. Because it's almost 1.5 the, well no, it's a half extra cost than an Ultima. Supernova and Elemental, but it's gravity based. Isn't non-elemental and gravity separate tags? Ah, there's actually not a big difference in the experience here. They leveled up at the same time. There's only 18k difference. Not a huge gap. Supernova technically isn't gravity based, it's just programmed to do 15/16 of character health. I thought all percentage based things were had the gravity tag. Either way, it's probably not going to work with shield. Fontaine was born! Where's Blossom? I have a feeling that there's another material that's high class I'm forgetting, but I think it's just Comet. I have on you, don't I? No, there it is. We're close to leveling that up, but it's the full cure I'm waiting on right now. And the Ultima. Hey, come here. What's it going? Should be all the comments I need. It's just the full cures and ultimates now. I was doing some extra research for things I could do to bash against Simpsons and the Sephiroths. And so goddamn annoying that they plus 30 spirit and magic items are steel only. Plus 30 magic, I would love. Don't know if I'd love them so much to replace ribbons. Still would have been nice for the rest of things. Check levels. Yep, they're fine. Went and dug. It was apparently dev confirmed. I don't believe that. It's just programmed that way. Not gravity at all. Unless you should be gravity and fire, considering it's the explosion of a dying star. Yeah. I mean, you die before the fire reaches you. You'd probably die just having that thing course through your bloody solar system. I mean, technically, it should be mind damage since it's an illusion. There's no mind damage in this. Except all the mind damage that Cloud suffers through. Ulka was born. I've mastered a full cube before. Why is it giving me Materia Overlord? Because of shockwave alone would likely liquefy your insides. My insides, no! Again, another Materia Overlord proc, but I've mastered these before. I'll just wait until I can get the final mastered magic materia, because I already have 5, I only need 2 more, so really, 1 more now for the materia I have mastered. After which it's just a umming and ahhing phase of deciding how I want them set up for additional materia for stat alterations. I also think this is the most space-orientated Final Fantasy, because it shows you the entire solar system, so it has the concept of things beyond this, the moon, and possibly one planet. The only others that come into that kind of area is FF8, where they have that space station, and the moon is the thing that where the monsters come from. And then 6 or 5, they have the Lunarians on the moon. I don't think any other Final Fantasy talks about the different planets or shows them off like this. Ever 4? Okay. My memory gets hazy with anything below 6. Because I don't particularly care for him. How dare it get hazy? Not as if they're all 20+ hour games that I've got to remember everything about. Yeah, at least they're all linear, so you can just put plots down wherever something happens. You're out of time. Because why not, eh? There's nothing else to be mastering. Even if this run was to allow sources, that's only like 6 extra magic stat on one person. It's a good boost, but when I have 174, it's not a very good percentage increase. Most of the others don't even affect the run. It's pretty much just magic and vitality. I guess dexterity for dodgy is an ATB, but can't crit with my magic, so luck doesn't matter. And it is a debatable stance if luck affects statuses. I guess Spirit as well for magic defense, since it actually works in this version. So magic, vitality, and spirit. And maybe Dex. I suppose Dex would still be a good shout because I've dodged quite a few of the attacks in the final gauntlet. I'm not sure I can dodge Supernova, though. What is my dex? My dex is only 60, so an extra 6 is a 10% increase. That's a pretty good buff for having to be able to use sources or not. Same with Vitality. I only have 86. A lot of it's being reduced by materia. Speaking of which, am I getting the -2? Yeah, I'm only losing 2 Vitality, so an extra 5 for what I have currently equipped. Got the Morph Conformer to basically turn Pinocchio into Source Farm. About finding game's pretty low. Pretty much. You get 1 of each for doing all the Paradise Turtle posters. Pretty much get 1 of each whilst getting the huge materia. Midgar pretty much has a 1 of each. Up until Junon, there's just under 1 of each. Getting up to Rocket Town, again 1 of each. Quite a few in the City of the Ancients and the Snow area. And there is at least 1 of each in Northern Crater. Because the fucking amount I picked up in there, that was just like, ah. There's easily at least 6 of all the sources. There's a few in Southern Gelnika, but not of each type, I don't think. Probably half the types in there. Definitely not going to be hitting the match magic stat with this setup, though. Even with Wizard's Bracelet, which I'm not going to use because I need the Mistyles to survive, I'm probably going to get to maybe 200. Still 55 to go. I mean, it's not the best place for morphing, but yeah. It's the most convenient, I guess, for enemies next to each other. So, Snipes, did you check what level you were at this point for your attempt at this? You didn't? How dare. You could just check your last video of it. I remember a time when I was grinding here and all the materials are mastering. Now it's just the big three. It takes forever. Speaking of which, there's one of the big three. Low 50s. Damn, son. No wonder you didn't get past Bizarro. Was that your final video you did? Because did you make a video of your last stream of it? You did? Alright then. But you using Cloud, Vincent, and Sid, weren't you? My stomach's grumbling. Cloud, Sid, Sint, and Youth. Cincinnati. I'm not sure why you would use Yuffie. Have that good of a magic stat. How's GMP wise? I think she has less than... No, she's about the same as Barret. Twos. I guess more. She is 3 levels higher, but she might have a better MP growth. Don't know what sort of party I'll have for New Threat. I was thinking it might be Barret and Vincent. I'd probably mix and match to see all of their different skills. There's only so much I remember of them. I know that Barret has vitality or attack stats. Stacks. Satellite beam! '94 needs 66k. Is the health? The health is not nice. But 66k is still relatively close to getting a level from Synthesis. Snipes, did you say you finished off Scarlet and Violet? You're doing off stream, I remember you talking about. Finished main game, done some post game. Gonna do the infinite repeating Elite Four, even though you're the champion, so I don't know why you would fight them again. It should really just have you sit on the throne and wait for people to challenge you. There was a funny, that was a lot of misses, app that someone designed for like D&D sessions, where it was just a, it was like a light brown bridge connecting over a river. And a lot of the comments on it were, to pass this bridge you must challenge my 5 students. In reference to the bridge on Yellow. I think they repeat that bridge in a newer game from Yellow as well. It's just a bridge with 5 people on it. Gonna fight all the gyms again, but they have new high-level teams. But why didn't they have those to begin with? Who's paying them to have low-level teams so that they can be defeated? Or so people stand a chance, but why? Are all the gym leaders doing it out of the goodness of their heart, or is there some sort of government payment scheme so that they can train children to be military men? Because even then, a lot of the story points that the people in the military are using Pokemon to fight it, they aren't even that strong. They're like 30 to 40 levels. If you go by mechanics-wise, it's not that difficult to get a level 90 plus Pokemon, just kill all the local wildlife. Even with Brock in, is it Boulder City? His defeat from Ash like changes his whole viewpoint of the world and makes him go out to explore. Whereas it's like, if that's your like backup team, or not like your display team, why did you change so much? Like, you're designed to be able to be beaten. Even though, you know, Ash cheats and uses the sprinkler system, that somehow makes his rock-type Pokemon no longer resistant to lightning. But water does not change your makeup for the rocks. If they were made out of mud, maybe. But no, they were solid boulders. A little bit of water is not going to change Onyx to being susceptible to lightning. Yeah, here's my worst team. If you beat me, I'm going to give you 3 grand. I think Brock had the most character growth per version aside. Family man, gym leader, goes from a handful of rocks to more balanced team. That is the kind of archetype we just had in like 80s through into even the 10s. Where there's always the party boy of the group. We got Brock, we got Joey, we had Barney. There's Ted from Scrubs. No, not Ted. Ted's the lawyer. The dude bro guy with like the wrap on his head, or like the bandana on his head. Or the veterinarian medic too. Brock was meant to be like the caretaker of his family as well, because his dad just left. So he was like sewing, cooking, and whatnot. Ash comes along. It's like, oh, I'm gonna change my life for you. My dad has also come back. Hey, Dad, you don't know how to do any of this, but here's the sewing kit. Here's the pots. Also, this girl has a medical problem, so make sure you remember to give her her meds. And he just leaves his deadbeat dad who left to take care of 3 or 4 of his siblings that are less than 10. He's like, they'll be fine. Dad won't leave again, right? I also don't know if they ever went back to Boulder City to see how Brock's family was doing with his returned father. We just assume everything went fine. I don't think in the show they ever had Brock on like a phone to his family. Ash called his mother a few times. Mr. Mime was just in the background, pretending not to be fucking her. Because if he was found out, Professor Oak would get jealous and put him into a Pokeball. There's also a big difference between Gary's life and his house. He has the same house as Ash does. It's like ground floor, first floor, has his room in there, and he fucking leaves Pallet Town in a limo. Like, where did you get this money from? Definitely not your family. If you did, they really like to live, like, normally. And if they do, why would they have given him a limo? It might not have been a limo, but it was like a long open-top car. And I'm pretty sure he had like 3... Yeah, Gary has his cock display on. He's flaunting his wealth. Because I'm pretty sure there's like 3 women in there with him. Which makes it really weird because he's 12. You know, that was back in the day where we had those kind of tropes in films. seeing the experience jump between levels. I probably will get Cloud to 97, then kill him off. And work on the other characters' levels. Speaking of which, let's just have a safety check. 91, 88. We're gonna get him to 97. Then see where these two are. Just keep checking back on them. I eventually have to kill them off as well. Also, Snipes, you didn't ask my question. How was Hogwarts last night? Brutal? Have people started using Avada Kedavra on you? It did seem like it was yesterday or the day before, the Dark Wizards had quite a bit of health on them, and they're very bullet spongy. Get me to go for an area of enemies at much higher level. I mean, you're doing that anyway when you were going through the Spider Forest. I couldn't really see their levels, but it kept saying, hey, if you fight high level enemies, it'll be difficult, but you were still beating them. Getting the combos down. Good, good. You gotta do the Leviosa, hit 3 times, then Accio, then hit 3 times. I don't know why it has such an involved combo system for magic. Why you just pick up a rock from the ground and just use it as a hammer to python someone into the floor. Where's the spells to turn people into chickens? People are going down faster. It's Leviosa. 3 hits, Accio, then burn. Baby burn. Let's go Inferno. Comet. Murder. Wasn't massive. No, it's just level. Still feel like they should have done Hogwarts Legacy and had the GBA turn-based Golden Sun system. I think it was Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. That was the RPG. Just have Square saying nobody wants turn-based, and then every other company turns turn-based. Speaking of companies, I have heard rumors, which is always terrible because I fucking hate rumors in the game community, that Ghost of Sushi is coming to PC in October. I have doubts, but I have been waiting for it to come to PC. Because it's one of the very few stealth games that are ever getting made. Anything else just has stealth as like a very minor option, like in RE4 Remake. You can stealth 3 people and then you're forced into combat. Whereas Ghost of Sushi, you can just be ninja to most of the game besides a few boss fights, which kind of is how Deus Ex gets with its bosses, sadly. At least with the new form ones. It was very annoying. Because you make a stealth build, and you only have so many skill points and modifications. You make a stealth for a stealth, it's like, nope, can't use stealth here. I hope you brought a RPG to kill this boss. At least from what I've seen of Sushi, I didn't want to look too much into it because I was interested, and you never know, have faith for that it comes to PC, which it may be doing. Looks like most of it can be stealth besides some, like, story segments. I have to see how much of it forces non-stealth to be annoying me. Hogwarts does feel good, though. For an open-world game, it feels decently populated. Good. Outside of the 30 people that were in the main hall, when I was watching you go through those Dark Wizards and finding the Merlin trials and finding those spiders, there were a few people like on the dirt road every now and then, which is always nice to see that there's just people walking around. So many games don't have people on the road, which is very immersion breaking that the world is lived in. Which I kind of have a fear that 16's gonna do. Because it seems like a lot of it is canyons, forests, and plains. I hope there's gonna be other adventurers and whatnot just, like, out and about. Like in 15, you had people in cars going around, as well as just hunters every now and again. Even though the hunters were, like, quest points to say, hey, I need your help. Look at all those times. Hard to find the right balance. They seem to have got it with this. Hopefully it continues on. But then for Hogwarts, it's not exactly a big... It's not even really an open world thing, it's just a sandbox. Because most of your stuff is conversations in Hogwarts, and then go talk to the other person to learn a spell. Oh, now just go on the grounds. You can go between here and Hogsmeade and a bit of the forest. Outside of that linear path you had in the beginning. I suppose as you get further into it, it might feel more open world to me. I do like their quest track system, though. When you open up the book and that snitch comes out. It reminds me of the Golden Trails from Fable. Even if the Golden Trails broke a lot of the time and just didn't show you where to go. We've got the Xbox showcase in about 2 weeks. Hopefully they'll finally fucking show Fable 4 again. It's been 3 years. Maybe more. Because I would love to add Fable 4 to my expectations list. Sadly, currently, it's just Dragon Dogmas 2, Final Fantasy 16, and Metal Gear Delta. '96 was at, yeah, 70k for a level. The 97 should be putting me in quite the solid place. The Metal Gear Solid. thinking about these characters as well. Probably want to swap these in whenever these people run out of MP. That has less trips to the Highwind. So I can just exchange the materia. As long as I have them as their double weapons, should be fine. But I do want them to also be getting some levels. It'll also make it simpler when I have to kill off Clow, Kaisit, and Sid that I don't have them reviving as often when I go to rest. Taking a headband off, but oh well. Don't know why I didn't just go buy like 7 of them when I did eventually, initially. And trade Beret at. Get Cloud to 97, then go make some lunch. That'll be, what are you swapping over to Dead Space 3 if Risen arrives? It's only about 13, 14 fights until he's, got there. your heal. Really, I could just fill up these side pies with structures so they have max MP. Is going to be annoying in this mode, so I won't do it in this mode. Do the mastered times for it. More MP. I don't need the 9 at the very end, because I can't use the final digit with 130s. One with headband? Yes. See what the difference is with Tifa's required XP for the next level. This will level her up. 44k. Because Cloud can still get a level... Well, no. Tiff would get a level and a half for every level that Cloud gets. I thought the jump between the levels was a bit more than that. If only there was something I could use all this money on. Just go to a daycase center and hand off the materia to get mastered for me. Only real thing I could pretty spend it on is GP for the Chocobo races. Since I can't access the highest tier, not a whole lot I can get from it. Just a fool, yeah. That should be all the full gears I need, though. Yeah, that's 2 massive full gears. That's just leaving the Ultima, which is next level, or next fight. And that's all the Master Materia. Again, I only really needed 3 of them. But here I am, getting 7. I'll probably give them at the start of next stream. Use up Cloud's MP, because I'm soon to be killing him. Like it's 2 fights until I kill him. The achievement tracker for Master Materia didn't pop up with that full cure as well. I guess it was maybe because I changed the speed hack value that it counts as a different materia? You weird. Alright, Cloud goes dead. I can't kill him in the menu though. I'm just gonna have to meteor his face in the fight. Yep. No experience. I can take the material off him as well. Didn't really take that much time to get him to 97. An hour? Hour and a half? Albeit he was at 90, so an hour and a half for 7 levels. Ah, it is taking their order, because before they were at the bottom, and now Headband's at the bottom. That's strange. I should have just equipped them a load of destructs to start, but I forgot I was doing that. I shouldn't have to check Kai'Sit too often. He's only getting half experience and he's at 92. I just have to make sure he doesn't get much further beyond 97. But if keeping in time with how I'll go up there, it's going to take 3 hours. MP? Yeah, he does. I should have had just like RPGs in general to be able to tag someone to not rest if you're trying to set stuff up. Alright, with all of this set up, about time to go make some lunch. So I should do that. And when I get back, probably gonna have a Brisen here. If not, have some food while I grind out these fellows. So I should be right back.